A few days ago, actor Derek Dixon filed a lawsuit against Tyler Perry, accusing him of sexual assault, and according to Derek, he has receipts to back up his claims. The story goes that Tyler allegedly lured Derek in by promising to make him a famous movie star. Sound familiar? It's the same kind of Hollywood tale we've heard before. It looks like Tyler Perry might be facing serious trouble, possibly even jail time like Diddy. Let's break it down. I don't know about you, but Tyler Perry wasn't on my radar for this kind of drama. There have been rumors for years about his personal life, mostly speculation about him being on the down low, with fans wondering if he's secretly attracted to men. But until now, nothing concrete about him forcing men into anything. Now, back to the case. Derek Dixon says he met Tyler Perry at an event in 2019. Tyler supposedly picked him out of the crowd and asked for his phone number, hinting at a possible role. To be fair, Tyler did cast him in a show called Ruthless. But Derek's role was small, only 2 episodes, and if he thought this was his big break, he was mistaken. Even so, Derek and Tyler kept in touch. According to Derek, Tyler had more than just acting roles in mind. In January 2020, Tyler invited Derek to his home in Atlanta. Derek accepted, hoping to build a friendship that might lead to more work. But during the visit, Derek says he drank too much and slept in a guest room. That's when Tyler allegedly got into bed with him and touched his thighs. Derek rejected the advances that night, but claims Tyler remained interested. After that, Derek landed a bigger role on Tyler's show The Oval. It wasn't a leading part, but bigger than his role on Ruthless. Around this time, Derek says Tyler began sending him suggestive texts, asking about his preferences and mentioning having intercourse with men. Derek also claims his character, Dale, was written as a gay, homeless, desperate store clerk who had to sleep with other characters for a place to stay, and Tyler supposedly said he wanted someone loyal and dependent on him like that in real life. Derek says he was scared of losing the job, so he stayed polite but made it clear he wasn't interested in anything sexual. But things didn't stop there. Later in 2020, Tyler invited Derek to Atlanta again. Derek claims Tyler greeted him warmly, but soon started a charged conversation, asking if he liked it rough in bed, and then grabbed Derek by the throat, saying, "Look how excited you just got. It only gets worse." In June 2021, again at Tyler's Atlanta home, Derek says he was staying in the guest house wearing only underwear when Tyler came in to say goodnight. Derek alleges Tyler yanked down his underwear, groped his butt, and said, "Relax and just let it happen," assuring him it wouldn't hurt. Derek managed to deflect the advance by changing the subject. This whole situation has fans buzzing, comparing it to the Diddy case, which started with one lawsuit from Cassie and quickly escalated as multiple women came forward with allegations. Derek's lawsuit even hints that Tyler has a history of similar behavior with other men in the industry. And here's the kicker, Derek isn't just making accusations out of thin air. He's shared texts between himself and Tyler Perry as proof. And girl, those texts are spicy. Looks like Uncle Tyler likes to get down and dirty. In one message, Tyler asked Derek, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless intercourse? Have y'all found that yet in therapy?" Derek replied, "Yes, it's the exact same kind of car, Geo Metro." Then Derek added, "Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, that's so cool. Where you come from?" Tyler responded, "Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends in their 50s and 60s still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ." In another exchange, Tyler wrote, "Nice, Santa Monica is nice. I'm glad you're out there. How is your no? Is it stronger? You gotta have a strong no." Derek answered, "Yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. She heard Kanye say that it's real." Tyler said, "Well, I don't think that, but I do think you have to be able to say no and mean it, make it clear." Derek joked, "I'll only say yes if it gets me an Oscar. Just kidding." Then Tyler got really zesty, "Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through intercourse is in prison, so just stick to the number unless you're really into him." In another message, Tyler said, "I would hope you'd let someone hold you and make love to you. You're missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me, I hope you get past that block in your mind soon." Tyler also confessed some jealousy over a photo shoot Derek had with another man, hinting he wished he could be the one in the shoot. He wrote, "What I mean is, you're so beautiful. When you finally unlock your mind, you're going to drive that person crazy." In yet another text, Tyler told Derek he was in that mood, blaming it on his testosterone. But that excuse didn't fly. He doubled down, saying he felt sorry for the first person who tried to flirt with him. You can guess what he meant by that. Derek shared screenshots where Tyler sounded like a teenage girl, typing things like "I roll," "fine," and "I'll Go through the 600 people in my phone book and be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. Tyler was definitely flirting hard. In another text, Tyler warned Derek, listen, if you let the cast know we have a new friendship, you're opening yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness. You want them to know you're there because of your talent, not because we have a friendship or because Tony got me to give you a job. You earned your spot like everyone else. Don't give people a chance to play you small or they will. I can't teach you everything, some things you'll have to learn for yourself. When we go back to work, I won't know you. I don't have any friends who work with me. Professionalism is key. Girl, it seems Tyler was down bad for Derek, and according to Derek, he allegedly crossed boundaries and got inappropriate sometimes. Derek filed a lawsuit seeking $260 million against Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry Studios, accusing them of quid pro quo, sexual assault, and battery. But Tyler's lawyer dismissed the case as bogus, saying, this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims will fail. Fans are split. Some believe Derek is trying to cash in and take advantage, while others think Tyler is guilty. They point to earlier claims made by actor Christian Keys in 2023. Christian, who also worked with Tyler, alleged that a billionaire in Hollywood tried to sexually assault him about 15 years ago. Christian shared on Instagram that the powerful billionaire got him drunk at a house party and tried to take advantage of him, but Christian fought him off.
You're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room. Because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm bent, so after a big party, won't say what type. You spaz out, push him out, like what the get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive him. So you're like, all right, man, all right, I'm gone. You shake his hand on the way out, and he tries to grab you. He tries to shake and grab your equipment. And you spaz even more. Like, what the f*** you doing, man? What the f***? Oh, my bad. So you go to leave, he tries to do it again. Now, at that point, my only regret is not breaking multiple bones in this person's face.
Christian also dropped another clue, describing the person in question as a well-known philanthropist who frequently gives back to the Black community.
On these PR stunts, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. Well then, speak on, if you gonna have classes of HBCUs after this sketchy shit, want to air him out too. I'm just tired of carrying this with me. I'm tired.
Tyler Perry is widely known for his generosity, which made him a prime suspect when rumors first swirled about the unnamed billionaire Christian Keys referenced. At the time, speculation pointed toward either Tyler or Diddy, but now, with Derek Dixon's lawsuit making headlines, many fans are convinced Christian may have been trying to expose Tyler all along. And you know who's probably watching all this unfold with a smirk? Monique. She's been vocal for years about how Tyler Perry allegedly sabotaged her career out of spite simply because she refused to work for free.in.
And he said, I can see the pain in you and I can hear it. And I want to let you know that I would never do nothing to hurt you. But the conversation kept going on. Only for Tyler Perry to admit he did start a rumor that I was difficult to work with. He lied.
Or even 50 Cent admitted that Tyler Perry was acting shady in how he handled things with Monique.
You don't worry about cancel culture, huh?
Huh? Why would you cancel things that are great for the culture?
Right.
Like, I mean, like, I was like, cancel, like, Monique, why is she canceled?
Mm-hmm.
I had to revisit that because it was like, it didn't make sense to me, babe. I'm like, so what did she do? She said something you didn't like? So she didn't work for 13 years after that?
Right.
And then I know Tyler wouldn't support that. He never told nobody not to work with him.
Tyler Perry?
Yeah. When I talked to him, he was like, nah, I never told no one not to work with him. And I said, but you Tyler Perry, and you never told anyone to work with him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I never looked at it like that. Because I said, you just got to consider how strong your influence is at that point. Because it hasn't happened.
Like, you say some things that I get scared.
According to Monique, Tyler Perry never actually apologized to her, despite admitting in private what he did to damage her career. So it's no surprise that she's not feeling any sympathy for him now. Word on the street is, she sees all of this as karma finally catching up with him after how he treated her for years. And Monique definitely isn't shedding any tears over this situation, but what do you think about Tyler Perry being exposed like this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.